I am the very model of a modern-day psychiatrist. I've information research-based thoughts and feeling specialist. I know the neurotransmitters and even the brain nuclei and how our negative thinking can sometimes bad thoughts amplify. I learned how to distinguish depression from cyclothymia, and low mood that is matter, but long-term is called dysthymia. About the biopsychosocial model I am tested on. All these and other matters I could easily expound upon.
All these and other matters he could easily expound upon. All these and other matters he could easily expound upon. All these and other matters he could easily expound upon.
I understand what troubles and what motivates a human being, and unspoken unconscious thoughts are easy stuff for me to glean. In short, I think by now that you must have all gotten the main gist. I am the very model of a modern-day psychiatrist.
In short, I think by now that you must have all gotten the main gist. He is the very model of a modern-day psychiatrist.
When other doctors need some help because patients make no sense to them, I ask about glass houses, other sayings, quotes, and idioms. I find out when the problems first began and then what happened next. Some cases are straightforward while some others are a bit complex. At times I thought is a bit strange, but sometimes it's delusional. And hearing voices is a sign that's more than just the usual. I know when to prescribe Zoloft, Prozac, Paxil, or Risperdal. If people are too sick, I can't admit them to the hospital.
If people are too sick, he can't admit them to the hospital. If people are too sick, he can't admit them to the hospital. If people are too sick, he can't admit them to the hospital.
When in the hospital, I always check their progress every day. When they improve enough, then we discharge and send them on their way. In short, I think by now that you must have all gotten the main gist. I am the very model of a modern-day psychiatrist.
In short, I think by now that you must have all gotten the main gist. He is the very model of a modern-day psychiatrist.
In fact, when I know who is meant by Carl Jung and Sigmund Freud, when I can tell the difference between cautious and too paranoid, when simple worries grow so large I diagnose anxiety, when fears distract so much someone can't function in society, when too much alcohol impairs an otherwise quite normal guy, when all of life's pursuits get lost because that guy is always high. All these things to so many folks are baffling and just puzzling. That's when I listen and help out the person who is suffering.
That's when he listens and helps out the person who is suffering. That's when he listens and helps out the person who is suffering. That's when he listens and helps out the person who is suffering.
Of course, I hope you never need to see me in my office suite, but if you do, please come on in. My office is just down the street. In short, I think by now that you must have all gotten the main gist. I am the very model of a modern-day psychiatrist.
In short, I think by now that you must have all gotten the main gist. He is the very model of a modern-day psychiatrist.